Bloody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the Elusive Samurai chapter 206. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation, well, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Link is in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked spring anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Witch Watch, Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia, Legals, and Fire Force Season 3. And there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So last chapter of the Elusive Samurai, we found Takuji's weakness. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Here we goes. A heavy atmosphere, a bittersweet victory. Great Lord, where have you been? We go, report feats to Tadayoshi. You come with us. Tadayoshi? Ooh. And this chapter is titled Warning 1351. A child's body? Oh, this is Tadayoshi-sama's only son, Niyomaru. Last night he began to suffer, then suddenly died. Oh, that's what happened. It's noisy over in the headquarters. Tadayoshi must be celebrating early. What's this? I dreamed of Moriyoshi Shino. Perhaps it's punishment for plotting against him. Why mention this now? I get it. Losing his only child has unsettled him. However, my elder brother Takuji was correct in ordering Shino's death during the Nakasendai War. Tokiyuki, I understand why you fought and risked everything. Rebels will use any means available, the same way I used the Southern Court. If possible, you would have used Shino against Takuji, and he would have been eager to join you. Down with Takuji, Kunosuko no Kan, which is basically a wicked vassal who manipulates his lord. Thank you for translation notes. Thank you. Like Viz, this is what we the readers want. Is translation notes. More of this, please. Had Shino issued that order, he could have gathered a large army, and history would have been vastly different. And also, this art is beautiful. I know you're upset, but the past is no excuse for unjust treatment. You promised compensation in return for support. Do not worry. I'm just Useki apprised me of services rendered in the assassination of the Konos. I shall grant you territory that belonged to Morinao's retainers, perhaps a village or two in Musashi province. Oh, this panel is beautiful. I love it. I love this background with the sky, the stars and everything. It's gorgeous. That's great, young lord. You're officially back on the map. It's still uncertain. Tadayoshi must designate specific lands and stay in power. This is Tokiyuki's land. Yes! Long enough for me to move in. The way things are now, I doubt he'll last. Yoritsuki Dono, your accomplishments are fewer in number, but the value of Sua's alliance makes your status higher than Tokiyuki's. I give you the position of Shinano Shugo in place of Ogasawara. Be loyal to me and govern the province. Tadayoshi Dono, come to Shinano if you're ever in need, and Sua Grand Shrine will shelter you. I must decline. Given Tokiyuki's failure, it is inauspicious. Never mind me. Celebrate your victory. then return to your territories and await your rewards. Yes, Lord. Tadayoshi Dono, one last warning. You mustn't trust your brother. Seriously, the Hojo, Kono, Mikado, and you, Takuji has betrayed everyone who trusted him. Then take responsibility for that trust by paying for it. The next time you place your trust in him, you will take responsibility by your destruction. What would you know? My brother will return... You are fucking retarded! My brother will return to his senses and regret his actions. He won't! Are you stupid? He often says he would like to retire, so when he does, I will have him assume a life of leisure. But you're an ordinary guy. Gemba! And an ordinary guy can never beat a true freak. Compared to the spoiled brat and your older brother, an ordinary person soon bows to convention. The streaking, oh my god. But a real pervert never cools, bows, or hesitates. They do what they want no matter what. Gemba! This metaphor is everything! That's why you lost to the spoiled brat, and that's why you'll lose to Takuji too. Were you complimenting me? Uh-huh, all the way. Gemba! Gemba! Like, this metaphor is everything. I gotta read what Gemba said again, because, like, I just can't help but think of, oh my god, what's his name? Oh god. I can't help but think of Ishido in this moment. Remember Ishido, the lolicon? Yeah, I can't help but think of the writing that Matsui did for that. But you're an ordinary guy, and an ordinary guy can never beat a true freak. Compared to the spoiled brat and your older brother, an ordinary person bows to convention. But a real pervert never cools, bows, or hesitates. They do what they want no matter what. And that's why you lost to the spoiled brat, and that's why you'll lose to Takuji too. It's true! It is true! It's true! This is what you see all the time. You see these people, you see it with, like, for example, you see it with the Bible thumpers and the Karens and the Garys. You see it all the time where these people try to suppress art and try to suppress speech. Because the Bible thumpers and the pearl clutchers, you know what I'm talking about. You see this all the time with them. And something, I'm going to use a phrase from Hajime no Ippo, as Kumi said, and I can't stand Kumi, but this was really good. You can't suppress the sun. You can't suppress degeneracy and perverts. You can't do that. It just is not going to happen, because an ordinary person soon bows to convention, but a real pervert never cools, bows, or hesitates. They do what they want no matter what. You can't tell a person what to do. Well, you can tell them, but they're not going to listen to you. They're just going to do whatever the fuck they want. And that's what's great about this country, is we have the freedom to express ourselves. We do. And that's why these motherfuckers that are trying their damnedest to ban porn, that's why they keep on losing. They do. And that's why the First Amendment is fucking amazing. It is. And Visa and MasterCard can try all they want to, but American Express exists. And American Express is the last... It's crazy how American Express, in terms of credit cards, is like the last bastion of freedom. But here we are. But even then, even if something happened to American Express, people will find a way. Perverts will find a way. They won't lose their cool. They will find a way to get their porn. Or their hentai. You know what I mean. And hell, even if a porn ban did happen, guess what? You will have something like prohibition with alcohol. People will find a way. When there's a will, there's a way. Because, as it says here, I'm going to read this again. An ordinary person soon bows to convention. I'm going to read this again here. An ordinary guy can never be a true freak or pervert. Compared to the spoiled brat and your older brother, an ordinary person soon bows to convention. But a real pervert never cools, bows, or hesitates. They do what they want no matter what. They don't give a fuck. They will do whatever they want. That's why you lost to the spoiled brat, and that's why you'll lose to Takuji too, because they don't give a fuck. Were you complimenting me? All the way. I fucking love Gemba so much. If you won't listen to Nii-sama, you have only yourself to blame. If you fall, I will factor that into my plans. Go, Shizuku. And everyone's partying now. Yeah! Aw, the prayers too. Oh, so the Tengu did fall. All of them. Okay, this bothers me, okay? So, the Tengu did fall off panel. That really fucking sucks. Because I really, really wanted to see, and I've been saying this for the past few weeks, I wanted to see Natsu and Gemba have that moment. I wanted to see Natsu take down the leader of the Tengu. If the leader of the Tengu is still alive, which I'm kind of hoping he is, I want to see Natsu be the one to take his ass down. And then I want to see Gemba do a proposal. Like, I need that in my life. But this panel here, that's, it's the bottom of page 12, where we're seeing Natsu bearing the mass of the Tengu. And we're seeing Gemba here with this shovel, just, giving her space and just watching over her. This is really cute. I love this ship. And then we have Tokiyuki here. Oh, this is cute. It's been an enjoyable trip despite the circumstances. Above all, my sons seem to like you. Ow! The same is not true for me. Perhaps I should research parenting. Yeah! Miseki Dono, you're not like most warriors in turbulent times like these. You're unscrupulous, but you resonate with me somehow. I prefer to pursue only what interests me. I am only leading an army in a political struggle. Out of duty to my fallen comrades. The motivation to fight lies in others. In that way, perhaps you and I are indeed the same. Will you not give up on Tadayoshi the way he is now? Suppose that someone you valued highly was your lord. Would you abandon him if he went mad? There's oh my god. There's Yorishige, with the doll. I think with the doll and the snakes. I love Aki. I love seeing Aki as a demon, because that's my Husbando right there. And then Fubuki, of course, going mad. But I love Aki looking like a fucking demon. But goddamn, no, I'd support him and wait for him to recover. Indeed, that is only right. I am in charge of the rewards here in Kanto, and I promise you compensation for your assistance. Thank you. The Ashikaga brothers made peace, and 3 days after returning to Kyo, Takuji and Tadayoshi convened for a meeting. The purpose of the meeting was to determine the new structure of the Muromachi shogunate in the wake of Moronao's death. First, express your gratitude to these loyal generals for the defeat of the Kono clan. Oh dear, still tired from your battle? Takuji had lost his steward and his army. The generals were on the side of Tadayoshi, the victor. Ooh! Hurry up and speak. He was isolated and everyone expected him to announce his retirement. We grow tired of waiting. The most amazing story involving Takuji isn't about one of his countless miracles in battle. It is this meeting! Woo! The divinity within Takuji comes to light. This is going to be interesting. So remember a while ago when we saw Tokiyuki and them, and this was before the time skip, we saw them fleeing. This was in Kyo, and we saw Takuji become this monster. I wonder if we're going to see something here too, something similar, and we're going to see Takuji consume his retainers here. Oh my god, I hope so. I hope we see like an evolution of that, because that was fucking sick. Matsui, I expect great things here, but this chapter was amazing. Matsui, we need more of this shit from Gemba. Like, Gemba is just goddamn amazing. The stuff that we're seeing with Gemba, I want more Gemba and Natsu content. I do. I need more of it. But yeah, I need to see, I I really want to see more of Gemba and Natsu. I need that shit in my life. As I said, I really hope the leader of the Tengu wasn't completely taken out. Because I really want to see that moment where Natsu takes that fucker out. I know Gemba said that he wasn't going to let her do it, but in all reality, the one who needs to do it, because she was oppressed by him, or oppressed by this motherfucker for her whole majority of her life, Natsu needs to be the one to do it. But God, this chapter was great. Like, and also I loved how Matsui depicted Yorishige and well, Fubuki was Fubuki. And Aki, though. But I love that. That was so funny. That was great. Like, this is the Matsui that I expect to see. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Elusive Samurai content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.